IUB smash. With your
IUB
complaints.
smash. I'm actually really happy that I'm commentating this because, you know, Robert and I, this is like...
This goes back, right? This is what you grew up on.
I know a lot about this matchup.
So what we saw a lot from their winners final set, a lot of really good needle stuff to build up the percent, and for whatever reason, it baffled me. I've never seen a Sheik get so many grabs on Puff in my life. He got so many grabs,
that's
dude.
such an anomaly because, like, Prince Abu's usually pretty good about crouching those, getting a good punish. But yeah, the needles, super important because here's the thing, guys. Sheik can't do much to Puff unless Puff is at, like, a certain percent. You know, it's kind of like the same with Fox and Falco, but with Puff, it's the difference that with the space animals, you might get a combo. With Puff, you just might get rested.
Yeah, you will literally explode.
Yeah, like you will explode. There is not, you know, an execution test to be done, really.
I love actually that down air.
The drill up smash.
That's so good, dude. It covers it for such a long time if they want to approach you, especially with something like run up F tilt, run up dash attack.
And also, a lot of people don't know, but dude, that down air is really hard to L cancel.
Yeah, it is
like
tricky.
It's really hard.
There's just so many little hits, and if a couple of them don't hit, it throws off your timing.
Exactly. So like, all you Foxes out there who see this and I'm like, I can do that. It's like, no, really, go try it. It's actually very hard to do in a match, consistently at least.
Yeah, consistently. And tournament set?
Oh yeah, that's... So yeah, Free Pal managed to take it to a Game 5 and win it last time.
Like last game actually was like a 2-stock, I think.
Yeah.
He looked like so good in that guest game.
So the thing about Puff and Sheik grabbing Puff is that if Sheik does standing grabs, those are almost never going to hit a crouching Puff. However...
So it's the opposite, Marth.
Yeah, a running grab will.
Is it
It is like Marth.
Like guaranteed, or is it the certain animation?
No, I believe it is animation dependent.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's something, you know?
Yeah, it's just doesn't take it much out of like the gamble region, right?
Yeah, I mean, Melee is a game. A lot of Melee is about calculating risks. And the thing about this matchup is that whereas Puff doesn't have to calculate too many risks, Sheik always has to be paranoid about how she's DIing on the combo starters.
Ooh.
All right, it should be noted, it's a lot harder to do that out of shield than just crouch canceling at a low percent.
Yo, how you feel about down smash? Because Free Pal has actually been letting the down smashes rip.
Here's the thing. Before Prince Abu played Free Pal, he actually requested I warm up with him. Nice, nice. And that was just so he could have a CPU who could DI pretty much. And one thing he tested was punishing the down smash.
Okay.
If Puff is at like a little over 0, then the optimal thing to do for her when punishing a down smash would be to take the 2 hits and then go to rest. Because if you try to do it after 1, you will get hit by the second one while you're airborne if you're at a low percent. Something I didn't know about. So yeah.
And we didn't see him hit it at all in the winners final set. We saw him like getting like inklings of it where he'd do the CC and grab, but never like the CC rest.
Yeah, I mean, once again, the whole calculated risk aspect, you have to ask yourself, are you certain you will get that rest? Because if you're not, then at certain, you know, situations, you just die.
Okay, so you got to tell me, do you know if there is a guaranteed for grabbing Puff? Because God, he's got it every time.
I think Free Pal is just managing to get Prince Abu at times he's not necessarily prepared for.
To the point where even Abu looks just as confused as I do.
Yeah, actually. That should be it for that stock. So we are tied in this first set of grand finals. Remember, Prince Abu, coming from losers, he's going to have to run the whole way.
Oh, that was hot.
Yeah, Nair out of multi-hits.
Oh,
El Clasico.
Very audacious.
I know, dude. Doing that out of shield is very different from crouch cancel punishing. It's actually, I think, a lot easier to crouch cancel punish it than shield punish.
I think it would be too.
Because with the shield, you have to shield the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, was that what you were going to say?
Yeah, and also the shield lag, too. I honestly think you have more lag coming out of shield than you do, because you have to be in jump squat frames coming out of shield, too.
Ooh, I didn't think about that,
whereas
but that's
CC, the crouch canceling just cancels whatever's going on to you.
All right, so Free Pal getting a grab there by CCing an aerial and then getting it, and then he tech chases, and the thing about that is Puff can't crouch if she's just gotten out of a tech. Everyone
I swear
techs.
every stock was grabbing the aerial from Free Pal. I swear.
Honestly, if you can get grabs on Puff as Sheik, that is probably how you want to do that. Because otherwise, you're just fishing. You're fishing.
Yeah.
And, you know, I know you like to go fishing, gone fishing.
Shut up.
Oh, no! See, that's another
Is it
mess
oh
up.
no? Is it oh no?
I mean, if he misses something that he usually gets,
Let's
yes.
not kid ourselves
No,
here.
man. I know there's a lot of Puff hate going around.
No, it's not even Buffet, man.
What
Come
is
on.
it? What is it?
She took like 30% for missing that, dude.
Yeah, and she could have taken a stock.
Oh, I don't know about that, man. I feel for Sheiks. I'm saying that for all the Sheik mains out there.
It's true, man. I mean, you're preaching to the choir with me. I know how stupid this matchup can be. The moment that, like, Rowboat first rested my perfectly spaced down tilt.
See, it's not
I was
right.
like, oh, that's just
Feels,
stupid.
I'm not saying it's not right. It feels bad, though, right?
Yeah.
No matter what you... Oh.
See, that's oh, no!
And
that's, look at that reaction rest, too. Just like, oh, okay.
I don't know how he was ready for that. I was not.
I mean, he's been playing for a while, since 2011. I was talking to him earlier. I mean, if you've been playing the game so much and you know so many situations, sometimes that just gives you the edge, even over a player who may be performing better than you.
That is true. Oh, there it is. Is it going to kill, though?
It's not. That was at 0, right? Yeah.
Pretty scary, though. I mean,
the threat was
didn't get punished
there.
too hard, and you have now shown it's going to happen.
Yeah.
If he keeps going for it.
Yes. Now, is it going to stop Free Pal from going for down smash? Sadly, no, because that's Sheik's only true get-off-me tool in the matchup. That's going to work past, or that's going to work before maybe 60%, if I'm going to guess. So, you know, you got to play with what you got. And what Sheik's got is not a lot of good ways to get Puff out of her, like, out of that Puff range, you know, where she wants to be, where she wants to pressure you. Good by Free Pal, though. He's finding grabs where I don't really expect
I would
people
argue
to find
most
him.
Sheiks would not. Most players
Most
would
players,
not.
yeah, actually. Just most players.
Honestly, that's such a big deciding factor because you have a kill confirm.
Yeah.
You can consistently kill Puff.
Yes, and you don't have to go for jabs while she's airborne because you can't do it while she's crouching or whatever in order to pop her up for a fair. Grab is simple.
You don't have to try to just kill her off stray hits. Oh, that was the best situation possible for Prince Boo.
There we go.
Yeah.
But he's alive. Excellent DI, honestly.
I do wonder if he's going to start to respect Prince Boo with the down smashes.
It's hard to say because once again, Sheik doesn't have many ways to say, give me space, other than just down smashing, in the matchup at least.
Not even net tilt?
Although, if you're going to down smash against Puff, I recommend you honestly doing it with the reverse hit.
Okay.
Like on the other side. It has, from what I understand, it has less strong hitboxes, but it has more hitboxes total. So instead of like the 2 from the front, you'll get 3 maybe.
That's where every day I learned that this game is more of a mess than I previously thought.
It's super tough. It's popping. It's basically like any other Puff matchup. You're trying to pop a balloon that just happens to be able to outmaneuver you all the time.
It's weird. Prince Boo's like living to these pretty high percents.
That's it.
Never mind. All right, well, so the two things that we saw in Winners Final Set, the down smashes and the grabs, which were getting him so much mileage, it might be time. You might have to do a game plan switch.
Yeah, I mean,
or just do the game plan better, right?
Yeah,
it might just be about
true.
doing it better.
That's very true. Once Puff is at 1%, you can start spacing some tilts and whatnot. You're gonna have to put yourself in the mentality though that if you're not needle camping for a % lead, see, look at that back hit.
Yeah,
no,
you're
right.
actually. Oh, please stop.
But he did the front hit there.
I gotta say, I think Prince Boo's what, 3 for 3, 4 for 4 on them now.
Definitely
at least the last one.
Consistent enough to provide a threat. Although, no, close, but no cigar. Nice by Free Pal, cleaning it up.
Taking that trade.
Oh dear, he is getting caught up there though. That's exactly where Puff wants to catch Sheik.
Yeah, she wants to shark you.
Oh yes, except she sharks in a way nobody else does because she's usually in the air. Right?
Yeah.
That's odd.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that was a misclick.
Probably.
A blooper.
Yeah, one could say. That was a really precarious situation for Free Pal, but getting up on the platform and doing a needle just to say, get off of me, it's going to pay dividends, even though he does end up, in another precarious situation. He's still got a few % off of that, and sometimes it's what you got to get.
Do you think she can be pretty comfortable at the ledge with Puff? Like, holding that space.
It's really like it's situationally dependent to the point where like them just being on or Sheik just being on ledge, nice, versus Puff. It really depends about where that Puff is.
Okay.
How they like to play. And if they're willing to stall a little. Because if they stall a little, like, Sheik's invincibility runs out, she's going to have to take a break from the ledge to refresh it. Puff is so floaty that she has the chance, she's going to grab the ledge. And with that...
All right, Principal looking a lot stronger
yeah,
this set versus the winner's one.
It definitely looks like he's trying to take it to that second set. Not just trying. I mean, everyone tries. It looks like he's really... He's getting in his groove. And that down air from Free Pal is very concerning. That is a very questionable move on Jigglypuff. I know that you can confirm it into a kill, but if you...
Is it better than grab? Grab or down smash?
If you do it wrong, you just might die, dude. So apparently PGH has Michael 41 billion versus Polish, so we can expect some denizens from their chat coming here, right?
Okay, for sure, for sure.
You know, nothing against either of those players, but goddamn,
some long sets.
Peach Puff is just not very fun for really anybody except the Jigglypuff.
I'd agree with that. Yeah. Puff's definitely the only one having fun there.
Ooh, this could be something. That weak nair is going to set up a lot in the matchup.
It's just so long lasting and it shield pokes so well.
Now,
and it sets up pretty well too.
The one thing Sheik has in terms of spacing against Puff is that Sheik's fair hits pretty far above her.
That was so lucky.
Yes, that was.
That's exactly what Free Pal needs though. Nice, great DI.
Oh, never mind. PGHs are on Fridays. They're just saying how this is better, I guess. Ooh.
Yeah, I would argue that.
I would definitely argue that.
What is this, next hit win? Probably. No, please don't do that.
Yeah, next hit wins, baby. It's desperation.
I appreciate the gusto to go for something that, that concrete. He played all his chips in that down smash.
Yes, you do.
Actually, I don't like that. Would that have killed? I don't think that would have killed.
No, but I don't know. You have to ask of what he could have done to get a kill set up there, and really, it just boils down to a bunch of mix-ups where if he fails, he dies. At least in that scenario.
And that's the world that we live in against Puff.
More often than not, sadly. Yeah, Free Pal with the geography shirt, y'all already know.
The geography shirt?
No. Oh, yeah, he studied geography.
Oh, I do see that now. At first I thought it was camouflage.
That's a crazy camouflage, dude. Trying to disguise yourself as the fucking globe.
That is actually pretty dope.
That'd be all right. So, not a great start for Free Pal right now.
Did he SD?
Yes, he did.
I've been in Reeve, too.
Yeah, and against Puff, it's like, well, how much do you think Puff is going to SD, dude? Whoa. I think he might have caught Principal trying to jump an aerial with the up smash.
Nice.
That's going to be something. It looks like we are at least tied up.
All right,
Sorry, Geographic Information Systems. Is that GIS? Yes, that is GIS, isn't it?
Almost chaining those forward airs, just barely off though.
Yeah.
That's good DI against it.
It's super hard though.
Nice.
Wow,
Catches him going the ledge.
That was actually so damn clutch.
Yeah.
Like, just going through all the mix-ups, shield dropping with no aerial, and then just forward tilting.
This man started with an SD.
Yeah.
He's doing pretty well so
Yes,
far.
he did.
Nice power. Power shield in there. Love to see it.
Yep. So yeah, Free Pal's doing a really good job of mostly winning neutral here. But that is kind of how the matchup goes in a lot of ways. Sheik does have tools to get in that neutral, but her punish really isn't the same as like some other characters we think about.
You're going to have to out-neutral Puff a lot.
You will have to do it way more than
If you're winning
normal.
this, it's because of your neutral, not your punch game.
Yeah. Unless you think of some really nutty stuff that's a mix-up and they fail it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, not much you really can do, right? Up air?
No. Yeah, that was really good by Free Pal. I couldn't tell. Was that a CC down tilt?
Was it?
I couldn't tell.
That was a CC rest.
That wasn't even a. That was out of shield. Get out of here. Obviously, that's not what Free Pal wanted to do.
I'm busy looking at the player cam. It's honestly kind of funny how.
I mean, we had to do these player cams correctly, or Prince Abu's forehead would be like the only thing you would see. He's actually gotten way better at that.
I actually used to see my man get like inches away from a television.
No, like mere centimeters.
Single digit.
Yes.
Inches. Okay, Free Pal trying to come up and like meet him with that nair, with just a forward air.
It's hard, dude.
It is hard. If you get the spacing right, it would work, but
you're dealing with a lingering hitbox with something way more precise. So it's the onus is on you to time that super well. Whereas Puff will throw out that nair, and it's like, can you hit this without getting hit yourself?
Shy Guys providing a little bit of needle coverage. Please don't down smash. Please, just don't down smash.
It's actually at this percent, I think he can get away with it at this percent if he down smashes and if Abu doesn't shield. Now this doesn't matter though. He does save his jump, but that's gonna be it. We're going into a second set. Abu, I think, is gonna take a break, use the bathroom. We will be back soon. So yeah.
What a set. He actually reset bracket and told my man,
yeah,
I'm going to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
You're going to wait for me.
Yeah, he iced him. You're
going to sit.
Yeah, you're going to sit. You're going to think about how many down smashes you did.
You're going to think how you behaved, young man. Oh, no. They're working for you. They're working for you. That's what we were talking about, is just working in the winner's set.
We were talking about how it's like the only thing you can do. I heard that. Yep. So yeah, Free Pal and I having a little convo, just talking about how, dude, it fucking sucks fighting Puff sometimes.
Because you don't have much, right?
No, I mean, if you try to like go for some up tilts, you can just crouch those to like ridiculous percents. You try to go for a down tilt, it's the same shit. You try to go for forward tilt, it might miss her completely. There's nothing you can do but down smash.
Yeah, sucks.
I know. Especially because the one thing you can really do to get Puff off of you when she's really close happens to also be punishable by arrest.
Good play Fox. That's what they were doing in 2018. Everyone's playing Fox.
I know. I don't want to go back there, dude. I believe in this matchup, even though it's really goddamn hard. Like, you just have to... your spacing has to be immaculate. You have to... build up percent to make sure that they can't get anything for free.
You have to play really well.
It's even more because the whole time you gotta make sure if the Puff's playing well, well then you got a whole nother shit to deal with.
Yeah, so what I mean by that is almost like you have to like kind of like exceed.
You have to play as perfect as you can, because you know that if one wrong move, and she will get a grab, she will get a rest, she will carry you off stage with bears. It's such a very stressful matchup. Similar to the Marth one in the sense that off stage, you really have to mix up your options or you'll die every time. Well, so we're going to Battlefield.
He's got at least 3 more games to figure it out.
Yeah, and the thing is, if he can only grab as a whiff punish, I think he'll do just fine.
And I mean what, every game other than Dreamland was pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like it was it wasn't a wash. No. Although that he's gonna get punished for it, and you know Free Pal, he knows he fucked up there. But the thing is that once again, a lot of it is gone to a mix-up where Puff has this kind of luxury, at least in this matchup. Not all matchups, of course. But yeah, in this one especially, it's pretty difficult. Why do you think we saw Plup switching to Fox only for H-Box?
Yeah.
Even though he won like...
it always makes sense.
Even though he won like a set.
Yeah.
You know he doesn't want to play that. Okay.
Oh, Prince. Okay.
Yep. That's not going to be it quite yet.
Almost.
However, Puff is one of those matchups with Sheik where percents actually do matter.
Yeah.
Matter more outside of just crouch cancel percent. Like, you really need to start counting in some ways. Or you need to worry about getting hit more often than, you can CC a Marth aerial and get a grab, right? I wouldn't recommend trying to do that every time versus Puff.
Yeah, you're going to have a kind of a bad time.
It's not going to go out incredibly in your favor. Ooh. Just barely, like max grab range, and then drops down after the needles.
Refresh invincibility to bait out the needles.
Yep.
Clean stuff. Abu actually showing his adaptation really hard this set.
Actually, totally. He has only gotten grabbed once, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
In this second set. Oh, Phantom on the up air.
You know, contrary to popular belief, you know, Puff isn't always just like spam rest, not spam back air. There's a lot of minute things going on right now that Abu is having to change.
Like he just caught the jump with an immediate like out of shield up air.
Yeah.
That's like something DK and Puff do a lot. I know you're not seeing many DKs on stream, but you know.
DK and Puff are similar brethren.
Back air, up air, back air, up air. Yeah.
They come from similar families.
One's just very large. All right, throws down the needles to cover himself, but Abu kind of calls that and says, I'm not aerialing into those needles. I'm just going to grab you, G. You will not mess up my L cancel today. And Abu with that cross-up, dude. You saw that?
What do you think that down air is like an attempt at?
By Free Pal?
Yeah, because I've seen it happen more than once.
Honestly,
I just don't know.
It's hard for me to say because I almost never use it in the matchup just because of how much risk.
Okay. It looks like there is like a thought. Like it looks like maybe it could catch a drift or something.
Knowing Free Pal, I know that he has a game plan for it. He's not just throwing it out willy-nilly.
Oh, yeah.
However, I can't say what he's doing.
We haven't reached those kinds of levels yet to understand.
Oh, yeah. The full hop hair OOS is the Dreffen, although it seems to work a lot better on Falco than it does on Puff. He's just stalling.
Yeah, all you really need to do is just occupy that space. Tell Sheik she can't come over
Ooh, he messed up that grab. That would have been a kill for Free Pal. But at this point, Puff can play such a game of attrition that it's going to be very hard.
Right, because these hits are not equal.
And you see Abu, he knows this. And all he's doing is he's saying, okay, safe shit.
Yeah,
that's it.
That is the frustrating part about it.
Yes, it is. Because as Sheik, you might be able to get some hits if you CC, right, at low percents.
Yeah.
But at the same time, all you're doing is you're tanking a back air, and you might get a tilt. So you need to really, really needle camp pretty much. Like, be lame as hell in order to build up percent. Like, look.
Oh, there he goes, yeah.
Well, yeah, he knows that
Puff
doesn't have an easy time dealing with this.
But how long is he gonna keep it up?
He's gonna keep it up for as long as Prince Abu lets him.
Yeah. He's got a lot of really good percent.
Yeah, at this point, things are becoming a lot more safe.
Ooh, accidental aerial interrupt, I think.
Yeah, that happens a lot with Sheik on Pokemon and on the lower platforms of Yoshi's.
Okay.
You can use it to your advantage, but sometimes it just gets in the way. Nice. Max range down tilt by Free Pal, and then he gets it.
Yeah, there it is.
Here we go.
So much easier on this stage. So much quicker.
It's true. Although, on the same token, dude, Puff can carry you off just that much quicker, right? It's rough. All
right, now, so he's going back to the center of the stage. I want him to go back to the plats, dude.
Yeah, that's a good question, actually.
He wasn't beaten. There you go. Go back. Go to base. Return to base.
Yeah, return to home. You know.
Okay, I like the down air if it's gonna like be on a plat and edge cancel.
If it's gonna edge cancel, that's good.
That's good for catching the drift.
I'm just worried because that has like a notoriously bad hitbox in terms of like lack of disjoint. Nice. See, that's one of those situations where you can grab him, but see now he's not at a percent where he can anymore.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Ooh, and there he goes for a down air, and Abu just says,
Yeah, those actually, because I've messed around with Puff a little bit. Those actually require some decent knowledge of what your opponent's going to do.
Oh, yeah.
You have to be pretty confident where they're going to land to wave dash
It requires more of a micro game than people want to say.
Yeah.
Like, people want to say that, like, Spaceys have that micro game and whatnot. But the thing is that Puff does, too. Puff's micro game is just incredibly different. But the stakes are, like, pretty much as high. Because if you mess up the micro game as Puff, that means that your opponent is going to get what is essentially something free on you, whereas normally you can make sure they don't. So yeah, mad props to Puff players who are good at the micro game.
So he actually managed to get out of the drill and do a down smash there. He's got to take the stock now. Or else it's a little not good. At least for him. There we go. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, when he's getting these grabs, dude, he's doing great.
He is.
He's doing real good.
He is getting grabs where normally most Sheiks wouldn't, which is hella commendable.
Yeah,
and he's
for
also,
sure.
if you've noticed, that down smash was way more smart than his other ones. The other ones are more panicky, and this one was more of a trap.
Okay.
It was saying, I bet you think you can punish this bear.
I feel like that's almost what this matchup kind of comes down to sometimes. It's like setting up those little traps, especially when the CC is in play.
For both of them, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a lot for both of them. They just do it in very different ways. And see, noticing the shield!
Oh, that was so good!
Free Palestine with the 1000 IQ.
My man said you will tech here. I know it.
Yeah, no, Chad, I hear you. The down smash is still doomed, but, you know.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
What can you do?
Down air actually starting to show its value.
Yeah, if he does it and not land with it, and if he's just doing it like in center stage, that's going to pop Puff up, which is generally, you know, it can be a good way to kill her.
That was a call out.
Yes, although that was also a call out on Palestine's part, drifting low. He gets that. He's going to have to really be careful here.
Be patient. Just wait till
just one aerial, and he's going back to those plats.
This isn't the safe space, so just make sure you feel
he gets the grab. That's not going to be it. He might have been able to run forward up air, but, you know, c'est la vie.
Ooh.
Desperation down smash, but honestly...
He's going to have one more chance.
Yeah, he will. Randall is there for him.
Randall almost messing it up.
Yep.
Close, close.
Yeah, so Free Palestine choosing to fair instead of up air there. It was.
I mean, you can really. It, right? Yeah.
I totally can, because a lot of times you might not think you can get it. It might be ambiguous.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, the up air is. I imagine it's harder to hit.
It's very much so harder because, I mean, let's put it simply. You're not already holding that direction.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not actually not an amazing rest punish, but definitely like not bad.
That's what you're gonna get.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, so we're on Pokemon now. You know, I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, like I said, I'm not a Sheik main, but most of Free Pal's kills were horizontal, not so much vertical.
That's true. It's true. It's true.
And I don't know how much the vertical space actually does help him. I mean, maybe it is frozen. It is frozen, so I think actually the plats do their decent plat heights maybe for him.
The weird part about and the reverse hit too. The weird part about this matchup also is the fact that like Sheik has some pretty good vertical stuff, right?
Yeah.
But Puff has really good horizontal spacings. Sheik's drift ain't so bad.
Ooh, okay. Just one solid hit? Yeah. There we go. There we go. It's so nice when once the spacing works out.
Yeah. He is going to live that.
But he's not going to get edge guard.
No, he won't. If Puff rests you like that, you can get back. And, I mean, yeah, you're holding, what, 40%, but whatever. Another down smash from Free Pal. And a Hail Mary grab. But it works. It works.
Ooh.
And I think Free Pal was probably going for something similar.
It's just hard, right? Because when Puff wants to poke, she gets, you know, drifting forward air, drifting in air.
Yeah.
And those confirm to some really solid hits, and she has to do, like, I have to grab and might die if I want, like, a maybe kill.
Yeah, and she has the tools to win neutral a lot, but
to finish it out,
you got to be able to finish those stocks.
It's so hard.
And when it's Sheik Puff, if you're dealing with a competent Puff, it's going to be a lot harder.
Nice. Good read on the drift. He saw that he was not going to approach any further with his back air. Nice. Get him off.
And just a little bit of wonky spacing.
This could be something.
He's going for the needles.
Almost
Yeah.
Triple,
that is like, that's a way to technically gimp Puff. Although it's a lot harder with Sheik than it might be with Fox, even though they're both really hard. And he goes out there. He goes out there.
All right, tournament stock, Free Palestine.
Okay, Free Pal, he's going ahead and dash attacking. If Prince Abu would have shielded, that would have ended very differently. But once again, you have to go for some of these courageous moves.
Yeah, or else just nothing is going to happen, right?
Yeah, or else you allow Puff to just play her game. And now that Prince Abu has a stock lead, you really can't. You have to play Puff's game. Because if not, she can just time you out. Fine with that. And I mean, I almost called him Purdue. Abu is not he's not one of those guys who will camp on ledge.
No, but he'll keep his space.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that he can't just play a good keep away. He
practices safe melee.
Yeah, dude. And yeah.
All right, Prince Abu from losers will take BOPME 19.
Yes, he will. A hard-fought battle for Free Pal.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
Especially after such a close winners final set.
Yeah, and the winners final set he managed to take. Yeah, it was close.
But good stuff to Abu, because there was like a lot of visible things that were different from the winners final set.
He adapted. That's one thing you can say about the guy.
It didn't look like, I wouldn't say he got Puff cheesed, maybe. Maybe he feels differently. Maybe someone else who knows Puff a little bit more feels differently. I didn't think he got cheesed.
Yeah.
I thought they both played pretty darn well.
I thought it was honest melee, albeit the matchup is very odd.